Hello and welcome to a slightly different RAB-Tunes live stream today. A lot of people have requested this. They want to see the animation process behind these nutshells, and I've always thought could be a tricky stream to pull off, but you know I'm going to give it a try. So this will be different from the art streams for obvious reasons. One main thing, you're not going to hear background music. You're going to hear the audio of the nutshell over and over again. So hopefully you're prepared for that. Hello, Chaos Killer. So yeah. So let me just get the comments up on my phone because obviously I'm not going to be able to be on this screen all the time looking at your comments because I will answer questions that you may have. Okay, so you may not want to watch the rest of the stream if you want the first maybe one or two scenes of 13 in a nutshell to be a surprise. However, if you're happy for it to be spoiled, by all means keep watching, so let's go. So a lot of people might not know this. What I actually use to animate the nutshells is this program here called Sony Vegas Pro 13. Now it's not actually supposed to be animation software, it's video editing software, and that's because I tried animating with Adobe Flash and I just could not get on with it. It's just too clumsy and cumbersome to... I don't know how people have the patience to do that sort of thing, but that's their prerogative. This is how I like to do it. So this is Sony Vegas, and I use this in conjunction with, as always, Adobe Flash. Now, I'm going to animate the second scene of this nutshell. I won't spoil the first scene of a nutshell because I want that to be a surprise. You can sort of see where I've just finished that scene there. So the first minute of this nutshell is already finished. I won't show you, as I say, I won't show you the first minute of the nutshell because I want it to be a surprise, but we'll animate the second scene because that's more of a sort of throwaway random joke and I don't mind people having that spoiled early. As you can see, we have several layers, so this, I know this all looks a bit chaotic, but I will talk you through it as I animate. So on our first layer we have the background layer, so this is where I put all the background images. Usually I just take screenshots from the game. Sometimes the Wikipedia page will provide me with these. I'll show you what I mean. So here we have the Wikia page for Final Fantasy XIII Hanging Edge, which is the first location in 13, and as you can see it provided me with a nice picture to use right here, so that's what I have used. And if you scroll further down, it provides me with a lot more images, so that's quite handy. However, a lot of the earlier video game series, mumbling my words here, a lot of the earlier games in the series did not have such resourceful images for me to use, so I had to use a lot of techniques to work around that. A common one I will have to do is, so say for instance here, we have a picture which is really nice to use, but unfortunately we have lightning in the way. So what I would have to do here is open up Photoshop, open up a new canvas, paste the image in. Hello, David Di Fabio. Interesting name. Hello, RAB-Tunes. I'm glad to see you creating, but I don't want spoilers, so I'm here for a hi. That's cool. Like I said, if you don't want anything spoiled from the first two scenes of this nutshell, feel free to hop out. But they're not really spoilerific jokes. I chose these first two scenes because they're possibly not the best jokes in the nutshell, so you won't be having much spoiled. As I said, this is sort of an experimental stream. I'm just seeing testing the waters with how this is received. Good morning, at least from where I am. Not going to be around long, working, but how is everyone? I'm pretty good, Javier. Carry on. It's 3:30 in the afternoon here, so yeah, very different to the morning where you are. Anyway, so as I was saying, so we have a background here that I would like to use. However, we have lightning in the way. So I use this tool here, which is the clone stamp, and what it lets me do is sample, say, this part of the background here. That's now in my brush's memory. So what I can now do is begin to erase the mistake that is lightning. There we go. Yeah, let's get rid of lightning, shall we? Bloody ruining French fries. And let's get rid of this part here. Now, as you can see, this isn't perfect, so it will pick up random little niggly parts. So I have to keep resampling these tiny bits here. And as we work further along, we get rid of more of lightning. And as you can see, this doesn't look that great so far, just bear with me. There is a method to this madness, I can assure you. What else? Let's get rid of this part, and we'll have to resample. As you can see, it keeps resampling some of lightning herself. God damn it. Could have picked an easier image to show you this technique, but oh well. So slowly but surely we are removing lightning as if she was never in this screenshot. Now the reason I do this instead of creating my own backgrounds is because, one, look at this shit, I mean come on, that is way beyond my artistic talent, and two, these nutshells would take way longer than they already do to make, and it doesn't hurt anyone. I mean, I do create a lot of original imagery myself anyway. Sometimes this technique doesn't always work, so I do have to draw rudimentary backgrounds. So as you can see, we have removed lightning from the background. Now it's not perfect, but the reason I don't make it perfect is because a lot of the characters will be covering up the space in these images, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just save this picture. I wasn't actually intending to use this particular image, I was just using it as an example. So we'll call this Hanging Edge 1. I love your videos. Thank you, Pizza Nerd. Dang it, just as I want to type the French fries joke, you beat me to it. Lol. I honestly did not expect people to like that French fries joke as much as they did. I thought it was like a really lame pun. But no, I'm really glad people liked it. So we created our background. So I dropped the image into here. And this will be our background image layer. Now for this scene I've had a little idea for a visual pun. So this place is called Hanging Edge. So in the background I'm going to hide this image because snow is going to be taking up a lot of the screen here, so hopefully it will be a bit more well hidden. So there is a town sign, so see if you can get the pun there. I know it's terrible, it's terrible. Anyway, so we've got our background set up, and the next part is the lines. Well, actually no. Depending on the scene, I then find the appropriate background music. So here we have Snow's theme, because this is the first scene that Snow appears in. So I put that in, and I test the volume. So here we go. That's cool. Now you see I've cut that off. That's because he's going to be interrupted by a joke. So a common theme in these nutshells is that the background music will cut out once the punchline is said. It sort of adds a bit of humour because it's sort of like the joke is interrupting the serious tone of the scene, so the music stops. It's something I've always done, and it's something I will continue to do. So we've got the music in, and Obviously the music, we don't want it too loud, we want it to be quiet enough to hear the line, but loud enough to register. So for this one I've chosen roughly 6.8 decibels as a safe volume. Next we'll have the line. So I have a folder where all characters' lines are stored. Some people deliver their lines in this format, so you'll see they've separated all their lines into separate audio files, which is handy, but the more common one is that people will record them all in one go and have it all as one long audio file. I don't mind either method, but hey ho. So I dragged the audio file into here. So here we have Snow's first line, and now we can hear the audio as it stands. So this is one I pre-made earlier. Well, I'll show you how it's done from scratch. So here we go.
Okay, what's an annoying way to show I'm a main character? Oh, I know. Hey everyone, I'm a hero!
You're a fucking loser!
So that I lay out the audio first because I find it easier to animate over the audio rather than set up the movements first. Hopefully that makes sense. Are we going to get 10.2 in a nutshell? Yes, definitely. Not in the near future, however. That will come after all the main titles are finished. So next we're going to actually start putting the characters into the video. So here I have Snow's model. So we made this in a previous stream. I'm going to remove some of these frames. So what I like to do is separate the keyframes. So now anything I do here will not impact here. So if I make any mistakes, I've always got this as a sort of backup. So first we want to put Snow's head onto his body. So I grab it and paste it onto its own layer. So now we have Snow's head on a layer. And now we can place that firmly on his neck. Okay, cool. So we have Snow. Now we want to start putting frames together. Right, so the first part of his line, I want him to be thinking. So I rotate his head to be looking down slightly. It's very finicky. I've unfortunately grabbed something there, so I've done something wrong here. Okay, I figured out what I've done wrong. So now we're going to have Snow looking down like that. And we're going to give him a slightly puzzled look, so he's sort of in thought. Now I have a set of expressions I always refer to. It's very hard to emote with these characters because of their black beady eyes. Some people say that was not a wrong choice, an interesting choice, because it makes it hard to show expression. So some random characters will have not these black beady eyes, as you've seen with Queen Bran and Steiner. Now I went different with those two because they just wouldn't look right with these big black beady eyes. Trust me, I tried Steiner with big black beady eyes and it just did not look right. So now we're going to do his hands. So I want him to be doing that thing where you sort of put your hand up to your chin when you're deep in thought. As always, I stick with these spaghetti arms. Well, I break tradition now. I'm going to put a hand on his hip. So there we have Snow, deep in thought. So we are getting 10.2, but are getting Final Fantasy IV the After Years. I feel there are plenty of jokes to make with it. Yep, all spin-offs will be done eventually. Final Fantasy IV the After Years included. Okay, so we got, fuck's sake, don't know why that happens sometimes. So we got our first frame. Now I'm going to create another frame, because this is part of my refined process that I have developed for this series. So now we have to put Snow's head back on. I think the separate audio lines is a good choice, just in case there is a change that must be done. Thank you, I'm glad you agree. Okay, so now we want Snow to have a slightly happy ecstatic expression, so for that I do this, where I remove the bottom halves of his eyes. And we delete the under parts of his eyes. We don't want to delete his skin. We'll raise his eyebrows slightly, but I don't think anyone ever actually notices I do slightly raise these eyebrows when the characters are happy. And give him a little smile. And we'll put his hands on his hips because he's positively ecstatic about what he's about to say. And he's doing that stereotypical thing where he holds up his fist. Now, I know Snow wears gloves, but something I found with these nutshells is when I give characters their sort of glove colours as their hand colour, it tends to blend in with the background too much, and you can't actually see the sort of hand signals they're making very well. So what I've done as a compromise is every single character, no matter what, if they're wearing gloves or not gloves, or they have weird patterns on their hands, they will all just have a flat colour and it will be the same colour as their skin. Just saves a lot of hassle. Okay, so we've got second frame, Snow in fort. Now this next one I'm going to create is something I use to bridge gaps in animate. When characters switch expressions, you might notice it a lot, because it's a technique I rely on a lot, trust me, and that is characters blinking. So once again we'll attach Snow's head back to his body. Back on you go. And I'm going to delete, oh no. Okay, that means basically his eye colour is overlapping with his hair. There we go. So we delete the eyes. Oh, excuse me. And now we close his eyes. And we do this. And this. I mean, everyone, when they blink in real life, they all do this with their arms, right? That's what humans do, yeah? Okay, so we've got 3 frames now. Snow in fort, Snow happy, Snow blinking. And we're going to create another frame in between this one. So we'll delete that hand, and then we'll put his other hand down on his hips, which is another common RAB-Tunes expression. Hey Game Slayer, welcome to a slightly different stream. So now we have almost all the frames we need. Now for the punchline of the joke, we just need one more frame. So we'll put Snow's head on his body, and again we're going to make him look down, but for a different reason. And we'll get rid of the bottom half of his eyes to give him a sad expression. Delete his eyebrows, and we're going to give him new eyebrows. And a sad look. Ah, poor Snow. And he's going to be hanging his arms down because he is disappointed, as he should be because he is snow. Humans have black eyes that stare into your soul, right? Yeah. I'm glad you agree. Okay, so now we have all the frames we need for this scene. Now you're probably wondering, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it, just for one scene? Like, shouldn't there be more? Nope, through the magic of tweening and moving stuff around, I create the illusion of animation. So, I will either do one or two things. If it's just a one-off character, the way I will render these frames is I will go export movie, and I will do PNG sequence. Now what that will do is it will create them all in a sequence for me, so they're all separate images, and it's just handy to render them all at once. The only downside is that if anything of their model overlaps this stage, it will be cut off. So I'll have to make the stage bigger, or I will have to try and keep them within the stage. But it will also name them all the same thing, so I won't be able to easily look up certain frames that I need later. So say, for example, I need snow blinking. I wouldn't be able to search snow blinking because I would have named all these frames, you know, snow scene 1. Now I don't mind doing this for one-off characters because I won't probably be needing them again, but if I will need them I can just search by their character's name. So all images are dumped into this folder. So as you can see, I've got a lightning scene set up. I didn't mind doing it for lightning here because she's not going to be holding the sword every scene, so I didn't mind having these named lightning battle stance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. So what I'm going to do here, because I'm going to be using snow a lot, unfortunately. Bless you, Raz, for doing the stream. Thank you, Ben. I am going to painstakingly, and this is probably where the stream starts getting a little less interesting. I'm going to have to save them one by one, because I intend to use these as I go. So, let's begin. Export image, PNG, snow, deep in fort. What do you say when Snow throws a tantrum? Don't be a snowflake. Haha. Budum-tish. And we're going to name this one Snow Happy 1. And that's because I will definitely probably have more than one Snow Happy image. Unfortunately, we don't like Snow to be happy. Snow Happy 2. So now we have Snow Happy, and this is going to be a common one you'll see, Snow Blinking. And lastly, the cherry on this scene, Snow Depressed. There, we have now got the models we need for the scene. So we jump back into Vegas. As you see, I sort these by date modified, so when I'm working, all the new ones I create are always at the top here, easily for me to access. I never sort these by name because it will just cause chaos. And if there's a certain model I need, so say I want just SAS models, I can just go SAS, and it just brings up SAS. Or lightning, the same. Just saves a lot of time. So let's start building this scene. We'll want this one first, this one second, third, fourth, and fifth. Now, unfortunately, Vegas doesn't use its brain and makes it so that when you select these pictures in order, it doesn't dump them in the way it does. So as you can see, even though I selected them in that order, they have not come in that order. No big deal, I can work around that. So we want snow over here because we don't need them just yet. I want snow blinking next. And I want snow happy 1 first. How about sort by files of each character. I have thought about doing that, but I think it would just be too many folders to click in and out of. I just watched Final Fantasy X in a nutshell, so decided to check out the stream. Hello, Abri S. Thank you for dropping in. Hope you find this interesting. It's just a little insight to how these animations work. Okay, so we start by opening up the model's event pan crop. And I always default to 1280 by 720 for the size, because that basically is the size of our video's aspect ratio. So now that I've done that, I lock it to aspect ratio, so that means when I do this I can move Snow wherever the hell I want him to be. Now I don't want to draw focus to this little visual gag in the back here, because that's not the point of this scene, but we still want it to be seen. So we'll have Snow here, and then I just want to get him exactly where I want him, so I use the arrow keys to move around. Yo, I'm finally here. Hello, Michael. So where do you find your voice actors, or is it just you and your friends? So on our Discord we have something called a Voice Actors Guild. That's basically something you can sign up to, where I will ping everyone when I have new animation roles available. So check out our Discord and join up there if you're interested. I also use Casting Call Club when I want to cast an entire project, but a lot of the main character roles are gone. However, I am looking for a new Noctis potentially. Not sure where that's going to go yet, but possibly Noctis in the future. But as always, if you're ever interested in potentially being in the series somewhat, you can send me an email at rabtoonsbusiness@gmail.com. Please don't spam that with shit. Anyway, so let's put Snow there. I think that's perfect. And now we just time up the frames. So I copy this frame, and I'll show you why I did that in a second.
Okay, what's an annoying way to show I'm a main character? Oh, I know.
So now I want him to switch. So I'm going to paste event attributes. What that does is basically copies all of the changes I made here and puts them here. So that, it's exactly the same size and position. Now this little blinking technique I use to bridge gaps is always 1, 2, 3 frames. Move the character down a little bit, and then one more frame, and that's my golden ratio. So next we want to put Snow there, and just to give us a little bit more fluidity, I do a little bob. So basically I'm doing just little subtle movements. It just sort of creates the illusion of animation. So now we...
Hey everyone! Whoa, I know. Whoa, I know. Hey!
So when he says hey everyone, I want him to put his fist up. So I will just copy that one. So what this now does here, that little bob, it copies that and pastes it over to here. So it does...
Hey everyone! I'm a hero! Hey everyone! I'm a hero!
But that's a bit samey, so I don't want to do that. So what I will now do, I'll rotate him slightly, because Snow is an annoying egotistical bastard. So now Snow will go,
Hey everyone! I'm a hero!
Now you'll probably notice that there's lip movements there already, and many of you eagle-eyed viewers will recognise these random little mouth movements will just fly around, and they might be in places they're not supposed to be. A famous one being that Judge Geese scene from Final Fantasy XII in a nutshell. That is the result of me forgetting to delete some of these lip movements. I will go into the lip movements in a moment though for lip syncing. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha! Is my Titus laugh. What is your favourite Final Fantasy race? It's got to be the Ronso. Hands down. If only Snow wasn't useless in battle. Lightning. Hero? More like Zero. Oh, snap. Oh, no, he didn't.
You're a fucking loser! You're a fucking loser!
So, Snow is now going to react to that, because obviously he would not appreciate being called a loser. So we're going to borrow that little blink there. And now we need Snow looking depressed. And I'm going to copy that onto there. Now what I'm doing here, I am going to make it look like Snow is going to hang his head in shame. As he should. Honestly, whoever used Snow in their team? I did. He's a good sentinel at least. Okay, so let's see how this looks overall. And we'll do the lip movements straight after if this looks good.
Okay, what's an annoying way to show I'm a main character? Oh, I know. Hey everyone, I'm a hero!
You're a fucking loser!
Okay, I'm satisfied with that. So now we move on to the fun part, lip syncing. So I will explain what I do for lip syncing. It's very simple. So I have a folder, and in that folder I have templates, and as you see here I have 2 sets of mouth movements, and these are the only ones I ever use. So what I have done is I've put these into Vegas. And as you can see, I have what's the best way to show this? I know. So I have mouth movement 1, then mouth movement 2, then a few frames of mouth movement 2, and then straight back to mouth movement 1, and then there. Now these mouth movements are perfectly sized for our characters' mouths, so they will always fit onto our characters' mouths, hopefully. So now we want to move these onto when Snow begins to talk. So I will cut and paste them over to here. Now you're probably wondering why I have so many of these mouth movements all already laid out. I found this out as a sort of time-saving technique. Basically, when I made Final Fantasy I in a nutshell, I started Final Fantasy II in a nutshell shortly after, but what I did was I just started from scratch. And that meant doing all the mouth movements again, like putting them into the video file, then lip syncing them all again. But then I thought, after Final Fantasy II, what if I just delete all the rest of the shit in this video file, and then just but keep these up here, and also keep these little pieces of static that cut between scenes. That way I have a nutshell format that I can use whenever I want to start a new video. So that has been the standard ever since Final Fantasy II in a nutshell. So every time I want to start up, I'll just show you quickly while it's on my mind. So I got a file called nutshell format. So whenever I want to start a new nutshell, I just open up this baby, and at the top I've already got loads of pre-made mouth movements sequences laid out. So I've got ones for characters saying long words, short words, rapid, like when they're talking rapidly about something, so like for long sentences, ones for like long ones, and I can change these as I want. So if I want to extend this, I'll put him over there, so a character will be like going roar if they're saying a long line, etc. And down here I've got all these laid out ready. You know, those little bits that cut between the animation scenes. So yeah, that's my nutshell format. I won't save any changes because I don't want to lose this. This is my gospel. I do not want to lose this baby ever. Anyway, enough waffling. So now we want to put the mouth onto Snow's face. So these are the mouth movements from the previous scene. These basically are keyframes that tell the program where and when to move things. So now we're going to put Snow's mouth onto his body. As you can see, that's not quite big enough, so we'll increase the size. Now that's way too big. That was definitely way too big. And it's not quite lined up yet, so just rotate it enough so that it fits on. If I'm really desperate, I can do this, but because I rotated Snow's head before this, it won't tell me much. But basically, if I rotate a character model manually, I can copy the angle from here into here, so that angle will be the same exact angle as the model. I can't do it here, however, because I already rotated Snow's head when I made the model, if that makes sense. It sounds like I'm talking nonsense, so I'll try to elaborate more if you're not sure what I mean. Lightning, the only protagonist that ruins your french fries. When I got to Orphan, I had no idea it was coming. Talking hair. Yeah, that's one of the side effects of these little mouth movements. Okay, so now we've got Snow's mouth ready for talking. Now this is the part where you're probably going to get annoyed at, audio-wise, because you're going to hear Snow talking constantly.
Okay.
So now I want to start lip-syncing this properly. So he goes, "Okay, I'm Snow. I'm a kind of a massive douchebag."
Okay.
So that's kind of a long drawn out okay. So what I will do here, actually, I will delete that one and I'll move that one there. Now I hope you guys watching now will sort of now understand basically why sometimes randomly you'll have mouths fly off randomly. And I'll show you how that happens in a minute. It's just a little simple careless thing that can happen.
What?
So there's a small gap in between those two lines, so let's put that there.
What's an annoying way to show?
So luckily for me, these pre-made mouth movements seem to already fit the line. That's always... It's like winning the lottery when that happens for a long line for me. So all these random mouth movements at the top here are all originally from Final Fantasy II in a nutshell. So these are potentially Firion or Guy or Maria's lines you're seeing remade, reborn.
I'm a main character. Okay,
so that tur is drawn out.
Okay, what's an annoying way to show I'm a main character?
Perfect. That was quite smooth. So what also I can do is scroll down to the audio file here, and this basically tells me when a character stops and starts talking, and I can use these as a sort of guide of what sort of mouth movement I'm going to need. So there I can see tur, and yeah, that perfectly fits out. So let's do the next part. Let's see if this fits. So he's going Now you don't tend to move your mouth when you say so we'll just keep that as it is. So here he's gonna go I know.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so that fits, but as you can see, that's that does not look right at all.
Oh, I know.
So what we're gonna have to do here is start moving his mouth with his body. There, I fixed it right. You would think.
Oh, I know.
Wrong.
Oh, I know.
You probably guessed that. Now, we're gonna have to move his mouth down then up. Yep, I have to do this for every single scene. Now, do you know why it takes so long to make these? I'm only doing this quickly because it's a stream. I don't want it to be too boring. But usually I take a lot less time than this. Sorry, I take more time than this to get it perfect. So,
Whoa, I know. Whoa, I know.
yep, I'm happy with that. So you see the mouth moves with him. Now I'm going to show you why sometimes you'll see a mouth randomly fly off a character. So these keyframes here, you can either have them be linear so that it will move from this position to this position, or you can hold and it will just stay like that until it's been told to move again on the next keyframe. So if I forget to do hold, you will get something like this.
Okay, what's an annoying way to show I'm a main character? Whoa, I know.
And that is why you get random flying mouths in the animation sometimes. So these things are sometimes 20 minutes long, and I will sometimes forget to do this hold thing because it's very easy to forget. And if I just leave that on linear render, I won't pick up that mistake until someone watches it for me. So what I now do is I render the whole animation and I will send it to a friend, and I will ask them if they can spot any flying mouths or check the audio levels, because I'm trying to work on the a lot of people have said that the audio levels are sometimes ear rapey, and I appreciate that, and I'm trying to work on it. Sometimes you will get random little... I'll show you. So let's go linear here. Let's move it a bit there. So say most of the line's fine. Then this
Okay,
will happen.
what's an annoying way to show I'm a main character?
There. A lot of people won't be able to notice those little mistakes for me, and I try to notice them as much as I can, but they do slip through, and I do apologise, but you all seem to like these animations anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just showing you why it happens. So I'm going to save whilst I'm thinking about it. So someone, I think Ben, you mentioned I should probably turn it into a joke, how characters' mouths will fly off randomly.
Whoa, I know. Hey,
So let's find the start of his next line.
hey everyone.
Hey everyone! Now normally when I'm animating I would have like a TV show on in the background. I'm obviously not going to do that on stream because the algorithm might pick up the show's audio and get me copyright striked. And two, you don't want to be hearing... What was I watching? I was watching The Tick on Amazon Prime in the background earlier whilst I was animating the first scene. So I'm sure you don't want to hear The Tick in the background as I animate. Basically, what I like to watch shows in the background to sort of have background noise. I find it really hard to work without background noise. Not sure if anyone else is like that, but it also, especially if I'm watching a comedy show, I won't watch a serious drama in the background whilst animating, because that'd be stupid. But basically, watching a comedy show in the background just sort of gives me inspiration, like motivation, that sort of thing. I can't describe, it's hard to describe the feeling, but that's basically how I get through these intense, long animation sessions. So I will marathon something like King of the Hill, or Family Guy, or American Dad, Invader Zim, Inside Number 9, lots of other shows, Bottom, which is another British show, many different shows.
Hey everyone.
Okay, so that one is drawn out. Delete those two.
Hey everyone. Hey everyone. Hey everyone.
Yeah, unfortunately there is a lot of repetition in
I'm a hero.
making sure these lines match up properly.
I'm a hero. Oh.
And that's a drawn out O.
Hey everyone. I'm a hero. Hey everyone. I'm a hero.
Okay. So that should be all the lines in this particular scene. So let's see how that looks overall.
Okay, what's an annoying way to show I'm a main character? Oh, I know. Hey everyone, I'm a hero!
You're a fucking loser!
And there you go. We have successfully completed a scene in Final Fantasy XIII in a nutshell. I'm glad you all enjoyed that. So if people are interested, I'll be happy to move on to the next one. I won't be able to finish the next one because I haven't got that person's line yet. Oh, I've got their audition, so I can animate the audition, but the audition didn't contain all the lines in the scene. So if people are interested, I'm happy to move on and start the next one. Or if you would like me to jump into Flash and start taking requests, I'm happy to do that as well. Oh shit, I missed a lot of comments. Don't know what happened there. YouTube seemed to glitch out on my phone, so I've missed... Oh damn, a lot of your comments. Sorry guys. I've not been meaning to ignore you this whole time. I like the Crisis Core, Bahamut, Daddy Bahamut. I like Eden. Eden will have Bath either. Bahamut's a badass. My favourite might actually be Bahamut from Final Fantasy. Ah, you've been talking about Bahamut. Cool, cool. Have you ever noticed that there's a lot of channels from the UK that have been getting attention in the last few months, years? Sort of. I have sort of noticed a lot more British comedians and channels rising to prosperity. I like how in Final Fantasy X, Bahamut always looks at Yuna during the victory scene. Good point. Never made that far. Does he Ahmed? Another thing that Final Fantasy II made tradition, it made Rab's mouth movements. Welcome to Hanging Edge. Oh, I get it now. Good, good. Hopefully that joke doesn't get the video demonetized. Yeah, that is a risk I'm taking there. Hopefully not. It's not too graphic, it's just a cartoon, so maybe I might get away with it. Hey, Raptoons, was your channel demonetized? Your voice actor sounds like Snow. Yeah, so this guy, he does a spot-on Troy Baker impression, and he is so funny as Snow. I really wish I gave Snow more lines, unfortunately, now. But, hey-ho. Okay, so I'm going to start laying the foundations for the next scene. So we're going to take that hanging edge image we made earlier. So if you weren't here for the beginning of the stream, I basically removed lightning from this screenshot through the magic of the clone stamp tool. So now we have this image here ready. So for this scene, it's going to be between Godot and Snow again. So this is my Godot voice actor's audition. Now you can see already that looks a little bit quiet.
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband.
So we want that to be slightly louder. So what I do is I have a audio channel down here that is always set to full volume, just for certain lines and sound effects that are a little bit too quiet.
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband.
Now I don't know if you remember that joke from Final Fantasy XIII. That is not a joke I wrote there. That is actually original dialogue from Final Fantasy XIII, believe it or not. So now we want to get Snow's next line. So you can see all of Snow's lines here.
Okay, what's an annoying way to show I'm a main Oh, hey everyone, I'm a hero! Hey everyone, I'm a hero!
Those are just different takes of the same line.
Oh, I know. Hey everyone! Oh, no, I'm a fucking hero, you cunt! I just said so! No, I'm a fucking hero, you cunt! I just said so!
Oh yeah, sorry, no, that scene isn't over. I completely forgot he ad-libbed that line. So I'm going to come back to that scene later, because that is a funny joke and I don't want to cut it out. So let's move this stuff along.
No, I'm a fucking hero, you cunt!
Loser!
No, I'm a fucking hero, you cunt! I just
Hugo
said so!
skirt
Overlapping audio is a risk when having to move shit around. Okay, so what I've done here is I've basically created extra space to go back and animate that. So this is something I do a lot with nutshells. If I forgot maybe a certain line or forgot to do, maybe I just need to add something a bit more onto a previous scene, I can just move stuff around in the timeline to go back and fix that. So often that would entail having to move scenes around completely, and if I need to do that, I can just go let me just save this because I don't want to make any monumental mistakes. So say I want this snow scene to be way later in the story, even though it's near the beginning. I can just do that, and I can start animating a scene here, and then I just move that scene back to where that new scene ends. And it just allows me to move shit around without fucking up the entire timeline. Let's just make sure that didn't mess anything up.
Whoa, I know. Hey everyone, I'm a hero!
No, it's good. Okay, so let me just see how this sounds.
Loser!
No, I'm a fucking hero, you cunt! I just said so!
Good old British humour. Saying cunt and fuck.
I'm a fuck.
Now, unfortunately, I do have to censor swearing on these nutshells to retain monetization.
Fucking loser!
No, I'm a fucking hero, you. I'm a fucking.
I find censoring lines interesting, so I'm never quite sure how to retain the original line without losing too much whilst putting the censor on top.
No, I'm a fucking hero, you cunt!
We definitely want to censor cunt. That's a definitely no-no.
Oh, you I just said so! I just said so!
Okay, so because of that, that means the depressed snow we made is now redundant. But when things like that happen, it means when I need snow to be depressed later in the animation, I will always have that ready anyway now, even though I didn't need it for this particular scene. So yeah, I'm going to come back and animate that bit properly, but I want to move on now. So I'm going to show you how I build a scene via audio when it's a conversation between two people. Okay, so let's find Snow's lines again. Let's find the next one.
No, I'm a fucking hero, you again. You're always undermining me. Oh, here we go again. You're always undermining me. You're always undermining me. I'm hard at work. Day in, day out, breadwinning for our...
Okay, so we have Godot's first line.
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband.
Oh, here we go again.
Husband.
Let's get rid of those little clicks.
Some husband.
Oh, here we go again. You're always undermining me.
Now, to make sure I'm putting the lines in the right order, and just as a general reference, I always have the Final Fantasy XIII or whatever nutshell I'm currently working on script open in a separate window. That's way later in the script, please don't read that. Whoopsie! So as you can see, that was the first scene we animated. So now I can cut that out. Basically, this also allows me to keep a track of where I am in the animation. And basically, it's just a good sort of marker of progress to sort of motivate me to show how close I am to the end of the script, so I can see what page I am on down here. It just basically gives that little drive to think, oh, there's only 5 more pages to go, or there's only 2 more pages to go, or yay, I'm on the final page. So you can see here's the next scene, I've got it all laid out, and I can use this to reference what's going to happen next as a sort of guide. So we need Godot's next line.
What?
Finding me.
What?
So now I can mark those finished. Oh shit, here we go again. Ah, the wonders of beep in dialogues. Quick, copy the script. Don't you dare.
Finding me.
What?
Oh, I haven't picked music for this scene yet. Mainly because I don't know what music plays in this scene. I will come back to that, but maybe as a default music. So here I've got the 13 soundtrack in a separate window. I stole Daddy's credit card. Yay, I'm a hero. That's a line from Final Fantasy XI in a nutshell. A largely controversial nutshell. What's this soundtrack? Okay, that definitely doesn't fit the scene we're doing. Those for the Purge? That definitely doesn't fit. Fuck it, that'll do. That's the Hanging Edge theme.
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband.
Oh, here we go again. You're always undermining me.
What?
Okay, so now we want Snow's next line.
You're always undermining me. I'm hard at work. Day in, day out, breadwinning for our family. And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. And you're going to belittle our marriage? I'm hard at work. Day in, day out, breadwinning for our family. And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. And you're going to belittle our marriage? I'm hard at work. Day in, day out, breadwinning for our family. And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. And you're going to belittle our marriage? Oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it? Oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it? Oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it? Oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it? Oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it? Oh, so now I'm oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it?
Yep, definitely that one. So now we have Snow's response to him saying, "What?"
I'm day in.
What?
I'm hard at work. Day in, day.
What?
I'm hard at work. Day in, day out. Breadwinning turn is a little leisure time. And you're going to belittle our marriage?
Dude, it's a joke. I'm not really married.
And that's unfortunately as far as that Godot voice actor has given me in terms of lines, because I was using his audition. I haven't actually received his lines properly yet. So let's see how that sounds overall. I think the music might be a little bit too loud. You guys can maybe tell me otherwise. So I'm going to make it a little bit quieter. Hey man, I was just happy to see Katsif in a nutshell vid, even if he was just in the background. Thank you.
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband.
Oh, here we go again. You're always undermining me.
What?
I'm hard at work. Day in, day out, breadwinning for our family. And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. And you're going to belittle our marriage?
Dude, it's a joke.
Okay, let's get Snow's next line at least so I can get that far.
I'm not really married.
Oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it?
It's a shame I can't finish off that scene here today, because that is a funny scene. I might ask this guy for a redo of this line, doesn't quite sit right.
You're always undermining me.
What?
I'm hard at work. Day in, day out.
I think it should sound more like a... What? So, this is another part of the process of making these nutshells you might be interested in. So, I ask people to do the lines. I try and give much direction as possible in the script. I'll receive their lines back, and I will animate their lines into the nutshell. And if it doesn't sound right or flow right in the editing process, that's when I go back to the voice actor and ask for redos. So I'm probably going to ask that guy for a redo of that line, but since these are only his audition lines, that might change anyway. We don't know yet, but yeah, so I'm just going to listen to that one more time to hear how it flows.
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband.
Oh, here we go again. You're always undermining me.
What?
I'm hard at work, day in, day out, breadwinning for our family. And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. And you're going to belittle our marriage?
Dude, it's a joke. I'm not really married.
Oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it?
Cool, cool. Okay, so let's start the process of making the scene. So I'm going to have it switch between two different views, and what I'm going to do is utilize the same background, but to make it seem like it's two different parts. So Godot is going to be on this side.
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband.
And it's going to cut to Snow, who's going to be on the other side of this room.
Some husband.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go again. You're always undermining me.
So then it cuts back to Godot. Loving this scene so far, right?
What?
I'm hard at work, day in, day out, breadwinning for our family.
Thank you, Mr. Burke.
What?
And then it'll cut back to Snow.
I'm hard at work, day in, day out, breadwinning for our family. And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. And you're going to belittle our marriage?
And then cut back to Godot. Oops, didn't mean to cut that.
It's a joke. I'm not really married.
Hello, X-Hero627. You're a frequenter of our streams.
Oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it? Oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it?
Okay, and that's as far as I can go. I think I might have the music cut out when he says... I shall have it slowly fade out over the course of this line. That might sound good. So I split the audio file in two. And let's fade it out over the course of the line. That hopefully might sound smooth.
Work, day in, day out, breadwinning for our family. And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. And you're going to belittle our marriage?
Yeah, I think that works quite well. Cool, cool. Okay, so let's start making Godot. So I have a Godot model. I'm here a lot too. That you are, Michael Lepnitz. Okay, so we got our Godot. Let's create another frame there. So that's going to be his arms. Let's create a keyframe there. And let's attach his head to his body. That's always a good idea. Round about there is good. Okay, so I want him to act a little bit smarmy here because he's making a joke. So I'm going to give him some half eyes. And because he's being jokey, we're going to make him have a playful expression. Give him a little smile. Let's raise... Oop, don't know what happened there. Let's raise his eyebrow up a little bit as well. For the first frame, we're going to have his arms on his hips. Cool. Final Fantasy XIII 2 plus Final Fantasy XIII 3 in a nutshell? Sadly not, I'm afraid. Okay, now we're going to create another arm movement. So now I want him to gesture towards himself because he's saying, I look after the kids. So I'll probably end the stream when I finish this scene, because as I said, I don't want to give away too many spoilers for 13 in a nutshell, so this is probably going to be like a one-off type of stream of this sort. Maybe I'll do one of these every nutshell. I'll do sort of maybe an early scene, try not to give away too much. We'll see how it goes. It's been a good turnout so far. I've had a consistent flow of comments and viewers. It's pretty good, so I want him to gesture to himself. Let's hear the line again.
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband.
Okay, so now I'm going to create another frame in between those. Let's plonk his head back onto his body. Because he's being a little bit playful, let's rotate his head a little bit so he's sort of, you know, having a bit of a joke, having a bit of a laugh, because he's not actually married to Snow, but the whole joke is that Snow is treating it as if they're actually married. Too much work to do them all. Yeah, that's true. Hey there, I managed to survive an inhumane fall because of plot reasons. That's Snow. It's only 10 AM here in America. With my sleep schedule, I'm lucky I caught the stream on time. Damn, you are really far behind us, aren't you? Hopefully at least 10-2 in a nutshell. Could make a lot of fun of it. It's in the works, 10-2. As I said, I'll get to the spin-off, sequels, etc. after all the main ones are done. I decided to take animation class soon. This seems to be a good opportunity for me to review how it's done. Oh wait, stream almost finished? No, there's still quite a chunk to do on this scene, so, you know, stick around. I'm still got a little bit more to go yet. Okay, so let's have his arms out like this. And we're going to keep that playful expression. So you can see he's sort of giving off a cocky attitude. And just to play it safe, we're going to create a blinking transition in between. Now, if you weren't here earlier, basically this is the standard thing I do for every character when I want to create sort of a bridge between movements. I do what I call a blink transition, and you'll see that in play in a moment. So we delete the eyes. Goodbye eyes. And then we close them. Create his arms. That's a little bit wonky, but he's a one-off character, so it doesn't really matter. What's up, Rigbone? Rigbone? That image just gets me thinking, cue the Seinfeld theme. Deal, 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 deal. I can't do the Seinfeld clicking and pop noises they do. Okay, so we've got him doing these movements. So now we're going to create Godot looking a little bit confused when he goes, "What?" So as always, we plonk his head back onto his body. So far, 13 is the only Final Fantasy game I haven't even tried. I mean, I know it gets a bad rep, but you should definitely give 13 a try, at least. So now we want to make him look slightly confused. So he's going to have his arms by his side like that. Oh. Like that. And because he's going to have another line where he's confused, we want him to look slightly different. So this is him explaining that it's a joke. Now we create another one with the same I've almost finished 13 and soon going to play 13-2. I only play 13 to get the outfit for Lightning Returns. Dude, 13-2 is great. 13-2 is probably my favourite in the series. They improved so much with it. So now he has his arms outstretched slightly. Okay, so we have all the Godot parts we need, I believe. So now I'm going to show you what I meant earlier when I export a PNG sequence. Because Godot is a one-off character, we won't be needing him later in the animation except for one other off scene, but I don't mind doing this again. So Godot scene 1, and we export that as a PNG sequence. SciComm must be a really poor military organisation if they got bested by a small group of people. Shinra care to give some advice? Yeah, SciComm is not the best organisation. So you can see that has exported all those frames we just made in one go, which saves me a lot of time, so I don't have to save them individually like I had to do with Snow here. And let's start putting these in. Okay, that's the wrong one, because that's, as I said, for some reason when you put these into Vegas, it doesn't always put them in the right order, which is slightly irritating. So let's get loud. So that's the second one we want. That's the first one we want. So let's copy. Where did I put him? Let's copy this one because that's the size I actually wanted. It was just on the wrong one. So I copy those attributes and I paste them onto here. So now it's got the exact same size and scale that I want. Was that the lawyer from The Simpsons? I might have accidentally spoiled some of the first scene here because I deliberately avoided showing the first scene on stream because I'm quite proud of how it turned out.
Chasing and I watch. You go skirt chasing and I.
So you go skirt chasing, and I watch the kids. So I want him to tilt back when he says that, and then slot back into place. So that.
And I watch the kid. And I watch the kids. Some
husband. So now we get that blinking animation. Now this is what I mean by blinking transition. As always, I do exactly 3 frames, move it down, then 1 more frame, And let's find that Seinfeld pose. And make it Bob. Man, it's getting dark in here. It's getting darker in UK at around about 20 to 5 nowadays. Starting to get into that time where it's dark early on an evening. Depression, sadness, wintertime sadness. Does a Robin Williams laugh? Ho ho! Can't all FF have some world-ending threat or something? 15, you'll live longer there. Seeing your pace of your work, especially with each frame, you make it look like creating an entire nutshell animation takes years of careful work. It's not years, but it's definitely starting to get into the months time frame of making a nutshell. I tried animating with Windows Movie Maker before. So many frames required to make a scene that lasts a few seconds. Yep, that's animating in a nutshell, believe it or not. Alright, cool. It feels honouring to inspire a name. What do you mean? Have I missed something there?
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband.
So, there. That looks pretty good, I think.
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband.
Oh, here we go again.
Okay, so now we want to start creating Snow's reaction to that. And he is rightfully annoyed at the accusation. So what I'm going to do here is this is why I tend to keep these saved, so I can just make little edits. So with a little editing I can reuse this pose to do a pissed off Snow pose, so that, don't worry, this will look right eventually. So now we've got an angry looking Snow.
Oh, here we go again. You're always...
So frame, keyframe, and now we'll have Snow raise his arms because he's getting a bit irate at these accusations. Will that be enough? Let's have a listen to the line again.
Oh, here we go again. You're always undermining me.
Yeah, that's good. So let's create these. As I said before, main characters who have lots of scenes, I will do these individually because I want to be able to find them easily when I want to search them in the future. So Snow, angry, hands on hips. I've just spoiled something else there. You just saw Cloud and Barrett in a suit. You know, it's starting to get to the point where I might as well just show you the first scene. So let's get a vote in the comments. Do you guys want to see the first scene of this nutshell at the end? Maybe there's like a little treat. Snow, angry, 2. If you could transform into any FF character, who would it be? That's an interesting one. Probably Noel from Final Fantasy XIII too, because I just love him. He is so cool. Love his outfit, I love his hair, I love his voice, his personality, everything. It's verging on a man crush. Yes, yes. Here's a good one that everyone would love to answer. Let's say you became a Lassie and are on one party members. What element would be your primary and what summon would it have? It can be any summon. My element would probably be ice, so I would probably have Shiva. Okay, so Snow's on this side, and I've just realised this isn't going to look right. Nope. Fuck it, who cares? Okay, so we want snow to be slightly bigger. Because he's... Later on, I'm not going to do it here because I'll have to create various poses, but in the background we're going to have the rest of Nora. So, Maki, Lebrow, and Huge. So they're going to be in the background because they're the quotation mark kids that Godot is on about. He's doing a Chinese cowboy impression. Dude, don't say stuff like that. Not in this current climate. The whole China thing right now is so tricky. I went for a Chinese takeout the other night and I just felt off about it. Even though they're just innocent people who had nothing to do with what's going on at the moment. Just, you know what I mean? No, Thunder, Odin was the main character's element already. Arrow, Ifrit. Didn't you already transform into Null? Yeah, technically I did. Cosplay. So what I can do now here, because those aren't the exact same ratios in the original image, this is just another little technique. Because I created those at separate times, they're not going to have the exact same format, so copying and pasting the attributes won't work. So I can copy the width there, and then I can paste that width into there. So that's now matched it without having to cause any chaos in the aspect ratio part. So I'm going to have Snow rotate slightly to look a little bit sassy, because he's acting a little bit sassy here. I'm actually very in the dark about what's going in China. Me too, bud, me too. I just know it's not all gravy there at the moment.
Oh, here we go again.
You're always undermining me. Stop it. Stop. Stop undermining me. God. Guys. So embarrassed. The hell? Like, I'm home alone and I just heard noises. That's quite creepy.
You're always undermining me. You're always undermining me.
What?
Oh, hell no. The mouth is off. That's because I'm not doing the mouth movements yet. Be patient. Wow, am I catching one of these in the making? You sure are, Noonie. You are privy to very insider knowledge. Yeah, but in the old one-player version with the X breaks now, you're talking about the Cydia. Okay. So we want the blink, because now he's going to switch to a confused look. Let's copy and paste. Let's see how that looks.
What? What?
Okay, that wasn't the right one. Bear with me. Didn't actually want that one, I wanted this one. But that has saved us a little bit of time, so no big deal.
What? What?
Don't blink. Blink and you're dead. Is that a Doctor Who reference? Good morning, evening, Raptoons. Hello, Mondo Johnny. It's afternoon here. Nani? Okay, so Snow is going to act.
I'm hard at work, day in, day out, breadwinning for our family. And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time, and you're going to belittle our marriage?
Okay, so Snow's going to get a bit more expressive here. So let's add some more arms to him. Let's delete those. Doritos. Let's get loud. Got it in my head now. Can't remember what made me think of it. It's going to be pointing at him because he's making accusations. Let's listen to that line again so I make sure I'm getting all the arm movements I want.
I'm hard at work, day in, day out, breadwinning for our... I'm hard at work, day in, day out.
Day in, day out. I think I want his arms to sort of swing side to side when he's doing that, so let's create another one. Didn't mean to do that. Insert timeline frame. And let's insert another frame and another keyframe. Delete, delete, delete. Deleter, deleter, deleter. She will ruin your French fries. You guys really like that joke, don't you? So day in. We'll create a little transition there. Excuse me, didn't mean to do that. Timeline frame, insert timeline keyframe. Delete. Blink, 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 and blink, blink. So that will be day in, day out. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, let's do the Mario. Do 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 do. Don't mind me, I just do silly little things like that when I'm animating. You better take care of my Snow husbando. Eh? You have a thing for Snow, Alton? Really? Snow? You're crazy, man. You're crazy. When Noel is right there. Snow, angry, point. He gestures at his pee-pee. I'll name this day in. day in. Just because that's the middle, but snow day and snow day out. I have a thing for pretty boys with chin pubs. Pubes. I mean, yeah, Snow is a good looking dude, but the way they portrayed him in 13, he kind of gave me that sort of gross, disgusting vibe, especially that scene where he drinks that soda and burps. That was just weird. Okay. Let's start doing the next snow part. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, let's do the Mario. Do 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 do. You can tell I really struggle without background music, can't you? Okay, so let's see how this looks. Hang on a second. I just figured out why this doesn't look right. Hang on. God damn it. This is gonna suck. Flip horizontal. Oh, this could take a few seconds, bear with me. Can't believe I made such a simple error. I miss actual unique fantasy costumes in RPGs. Me too. Don't like this sort of new modern, you know, sort of just real life outfits but slightly out there, you know, like Noctis has in 15.
I'm hard at work. I'm hard at work. Day in, day, 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 day in.
Day in. So day in was that one. Day.
Day in, day in.
So now he's going to switch to day out. So let's copy that one. Hey Sarah, it's not gonna suck itself. That's misogynistic, I'm sorry. I can't say that in this Me Too environment. Okay, so day in. Oh shit, sorry, I've accidentally made you a moderator, Mr. Burke. Do you want to be a moderator? Because I don't know how to undo it. Sorry about that. See how that looks.
Day in, day out. Day in, day out.
Ah, perfect, I love that.
Red winning for.
Let's copy that. Okay. I mean, Gladiolus is pretty memorable for my Wee Wee. Oh.
Red winning for our family.
And now for the pointy snow.
And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. And you're going to belittle our marriage? And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time.
Okay, so when he says that, I want him to...
And you're going to belittle...
Okay, puts on a wee crown. Lol. Hey there, Raptoons. Hey, blue Latina artist. Easy to see now. Complete your tasks, Burke, or become a thief.
And you're going to belittle... And you're going...
That doesn't look right. Let's make him go a little bit higher. And then bob up a little bit when he comes down.
And you're going to belittle... And you're going to belittle our marriage?
Dude.
And you're going to belittle our marriage?
And you're gonna belittle our marriage? And you're gonna belittle our marriage? And you're gonna belittle our marriage? Sounds like it could be like a really shitty modern day song. Let's copy that.
Dude, it's a joke. I'm not really married.
Actually, no, I want that one first.
Dude, it's a joke. Dude, it's a joke.
Dude, it's a joke. Dude, it's a joke. Sorry, I can't keep thinking about how I've randomly made Mr. Burke a moderator. And I can't be bothered to not make him a moderator, so now he is officially a moderator.
Not really married.
You might want to stay on...
Not really married.
You might want to stay on his good side, folks.
Oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it? Oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it?
Cool, let's see how it looks all together. Because that's as far as I can get, because the Godot voice actor has not given me the rest of his lines. Alright, here we go.
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband.
Oh, here we go again. You're always undermining me.
What?
I'm hard at work. Day in, day out, breadwinning for our family. And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. And you're going to belittle our marriage?
Dude, it's a joke. I'm not really married.
Oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it?
Lol. It reminds me of Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages?
Not really married. Married.
Oh, so it's just one marriage?
Dude, it's a joke.
Dude, it's a joke. We're not really married. Dude, it's a joke. We're not really married. Okay, when I was watching that back just then, it seemed like there was an animation error with snow.
Oh, here we go again.
No, I was just seeing things. Okay, cool. So, next step is lip syncing. You remember how fun that was last time? Well, here it comes again. I'd marry Godot with Snow, and then I'll force myself in their marriage. Do not fear me. I'm a tall dude. People are afraid of me in real life. You are the chosen one. Okay. Lip syncing. Fun.
You
So let's put Godot's mouth where his money is.
Hugo skirt.
Skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Yuck.
Skirt chase.
Skirt. Bit of Canadian infliction there. Skirt.
Chasing.
Chasing and I watch the kids. Some fucking husband.
chasing, and I
And I watch the kids. Okay, Snow, I'll raise the baby.
watch the kids.
Kids. Some husband. Sorry if I'm not responding to your comments, guys. I'm hard at work lip syncing here. This is the most intensive part of the animation process.
Some
Husband. Some husband.
husband.
Yes, no. Get your shit together. You're no husband of mine. Where is my Final Fantasy IV The After Years? Am I a joke to you? Yeah. Kind of are, bud. Is there roleplay going in the comments there, guys? Just getting glimpses. Excuse me. Much like Snow, I'm very disgusting. One of my ancestors was a royal eye gouger for a monarch in Connaught Island. Oh, interesting. You have royal ancestry. Not sure how serious you're being, but cool. I don't really know a lot about my ancestors. I know I actually do have roots in America and Poland. That's about it.
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband.
Now we want to put that mouth on Alton's mouth. Sorry, Alton. I'm just kidding. Some husband. So, how are you guys finding this type of stream? It's something different than the usual art streams. Do you think it could probably benefit with maybe some background music? You know, for these little gaps here where I'm having to concentrate and focus on the lip movements. Just trying to get feedback if I do one of these again. I probably won't do another one for 13 because, like I said, I'm trying to not spoil too many scenes. I think 2 from the beginning of this nutshell is more than enough.
Some husband.
I'll eat that mouth.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go again. Who is undermining me? Who is undermining me? You fucking Egypt. A fucking Egypt. Shadowbringers OST background or riot. Unfortunately, Alton, I can't do that because they seem to be very draconian about what 14 music you're allowed to use. And if you are using 14 music, it has to be over 14 gameplay. That is the rules, unfortunately. Just as long as it doesn't drown out your voice or the scenes. Cool, cool. I've got to bounce. See you later, Raptoons. See ya, Michael. Nice to chat to you as always.
Oh, here.
Here we go again.
Here we go.
Here we go again. Calm down. Calm down. It's just a drawing, son.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. And
using the function of the mouse to destroy another mouth. Oh, the irony. Uses jump, battle ends. Guys, I'm stuck up here. That was our good friend Ben Howell doing that character's voice. Kane. See, every time a character moves whilst talking, I have to do this shit. And people think this style is simple.
Some husband.
oh, here we go again. You're always undermining.
You're always undermining me.
You're always undermining me.
You're always undermining me, Snow. Always, always, always. Give it a fucking rest. Let's move you there. And yeah.
You're always undermining me.
What?
What? What?
What?
What? I'm always undermining you? Gosh. I had no idea, Snow. I am so sorry. Yeah. So when I'm really getting into animating and I'm on my own, I sort of really get into it like that and I start talking to the characters' lines as if they're actual people. It just sort of helps pass the time and helps me not go mad from editing. The more you know. Hey Raptoons, make everyone go to a tattoo removal shop. End story.
What?
Okay, so that's slightly longer than that.
What?
Oh. Huh. That's so weird. When I watch it, I can definitely see the mouth.
What?
Ah, that's what I'm seeing. What?
I'm
hard, says Alton when he sees Snow. Sorry, Alton, I don't mean to keep taking jabs at you, but you're a good friend, so I know you can take it. See, your level of friendship with me is measured by how much I insult you. So if I call you a cunt, you're a good friend of mine.
I'm hard at work.
Work. No, you don't say that part. No, you don't say that part. Hawk, 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 hawk.
Day in, day out.
Day in, day out, sunset, sunrise.
Day in. In.
Also, guys, if there's any part of this process you're curious about, do ask. I am willing to elaborate on what I do, or what I did, or how exactly you do it. But if this is too sort of complex for you to, and you're just happy to watch the magic work, then that's cool as well. Hey Raptor, marriage counseling time. Pulls up chair and plops down in it. That's okay. You use it so you don't go crazy. I mean, I was about to say it myself. Lol. Can I bully Alton too? Only if you can write my name right. Alton Towers. Cool, we're very nearly to the end of this scene. Of course, later on, not in the stream though, because it will involve some extra work, but I will put the other characters in the background here, so like you'll see Yuge and Maki and LeBrow. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I just thought I'd reiterate that, you know, there will be more to this scene.
Out, red.
Yeah, baby! I was wondering how you did the motion, but since I was paying attention, I kind of figured it out. Okay, cool. So yeah, if you are curious, just ask away. It's a mixture of event pan crop and the keyframe movements in the layer settings. God, this sort of thing just seems so simple to me. When I say it out loud, it all just sounds like gobbledygook. Well, we technically all have Chocobo in 14, of which we can change colour. Mine's yellow, and his name's Waruda. Well, in 14, mine is dark blue, and I named her Artemis. Make it good, 13 is my favourite. I know you'll make it better. Thank you, dear Bakari. I'm so looking forward to this. Thank you, the 3G team. Nate's Gaming Channel. I gotta say, I never played 13 because I never owned a PS3 Xbox, but I'm partly excited for it from what I watched. Bittersweet silence. I'm here because I'm on Ada with you. Lol, Abigail. Adeline is no stranger to Raptoons. I create 3D assets more than draw or video edit. Finally been awake or not at work to catch a live stream. Oh, you create 3D stuff. Bittersweet. I might require your services, or I would like to be interested in inquiring your services, so hit me up on raptoonsbusiness@gmail.com or get in touch in any other way on our Discord, whatever, because I'm definitely interested in some 3D modelling. Hi, I am normally at work when you stream. This is my first time catching a live one. Hello, Nicole. Sudden influx of people who don't get to watch my streams at the right times. Exciting. I like seeing how you pick out different audio takes. Thank you. Bullying is not good whatsoever, Alton. I am sticking up for you when I say it's not good to bully anyone. This is commitment to entertainment, people. Big respect for you, man, making this series. Thank you. Yeah, I thought I'd do this stream so people can get an insight to how I make these things, and so I can chat to you people, because I love chatting to you people. I love answering all your silly questions, whatever they may be. They're mainly about which nutshells am I going to do next, and so many Chrono Trigger requests. I'm always thinking of turning it into a meme like the King Kai one.
I'm hard at work, day in, day out, breadwinning for our family. And all family.
So I want that one there.
And all I ask for in return is
a little fucking leisure time. Isn't that what anyone wants in a marriage? I destroyed the mouth movements to make more mouth movements.
And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. Time
to die.
And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time.
Honestly, it's friend bully, so I don't care. I've been victim of actual real bullying, so it can't be worse. Yeah, I only friendly bully Alton. I don't actually say anything horrible that I really mean. He's one of our 14 in a nutshell writers, so he's a good friend. He's always here on the streams lately, so I appreciate that. I might do one last long 14 Shadowbringers stream later. I don't know yet.
And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. Day in, day out, breadwinning for our family. Day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. Out, breadwinning out,
Something doesn't look right here.
day out, day out, day out, day out.
Let me just fix that. Whoa! Thank you, you 3G team. That is very much appreciated. I've never actually seen a super chat come up on my phone whilst using the phone for comments, so that was quite a sight for the eyes. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure.
Red.
Okay, that doesn't look right.
Red. Breadwinning for our family. Breadwinning for our family. Day in, day out. Breadwinning for our family. And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time.
Cool, so far so good. Let's copy a bunch of these over here.
And you're going.
Teasing is the word. Yes, it's not bullying, it's more like teasing. Sup boys? Sup Doga? Doga of Dojima. In French, we have a saying that in English would translate as who like well tease as well. Who like well tease as well. Why do you sound like Chris? Why, that's because I'm Chris Redfield of the Stars Bravo team. I think I got that wrong.
And you're going to belittle.
Yep, I used to be, well, I still am the voice actor for Chris, but we haven't done any Resident Evil stuff in a long time. So, yeah, I am the voice actor of our Chris in our parodies. I do enjoy doing it, but I've taken a backseat to voice acting mostly recently to give all the talented people who help provide voices for this series a go. Also, I'm just not really a fan of my voices, well, voice acting. I used to think I was good at it, but I've started to realise I only really have one or two unique voices, and I'm not even that good at acting.
And you're going to belittle.
I'm okay with that. I prefer being the creative side.
And you're going to belittle our. And you're going to belittle
Our marriage. Gonna go down to the chapel. Snow's gonna get married to Godot and have babies called Huge, Marky and LeBro.
marriage.
Fuck you, cunt. Okay, let's save that. Nani? Who sounded like Chris? No's voice actor? Definitely not. Oh god, what am I becoming? I think the moderator power is going to your head, Mr. Burke.
And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. And you're going to belittle our marriage?
Still doesn't look right.
Belittle our marriage? Belittle our marriage? Ridge.
Cool. Is Hope still going to be sad in this series? I think you'll like our Hope voice actor. He's very talented.
Dude.
Dude, where's my car? It is not where I parked it previously. Man, you guys are so close to seeing this scene in its entirety.
Dude.
Kif, I have mated with a woman. Inform the men. Kif, scrub my balls.
Dude.
It's a joke.
It's a joke. Dude. It's a joke. Not really married.
Okay, I think that can do with an extra lip flap. Here, flap.
Really married.
So close.
Read. Not really married.
I might be voicing Regis for 15, I just don't have time to send the voice lines. I'm Tentsvig, by the way, on Discord. I think I messaged you. Yes, I think I do remember that, actually. Looking forward to your samples. Do 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 do. Got it in my head now. So close. Did someone ask for a ball scrubbing? My balls are extra vinegary. That's a line from South Park, by the way. I don't actually have vinegary balls. Let's stop talking about balls, shall we? Alright, let's see how that looks.
Dude, it's a joke. Not really married. Dude, it's a joke. Not really married.
Doesn't look right.
Not really married. Dude, it's a joke. Not really married. It's a joke.
Kinda sounds like he's saying it's a chode.
It's a joke. Not really married. It's a joke. Not really married.
Why does that not look right?
Not really married.
Fuck it. Good enough. Okay, last line of this particular scene. Well, it's not the full scene, but as I said before, the voice actor has not given his lines yet, so it's all you're gonna get for now.
Oh!
Do you know who Joe is? Joe Mama! Now I want Steiner to call me Princess. Can I get the Discord info? Yeah, hang on. Bear with me, you're dipping into my personal area here. Expires never. Father, I crave balls. There you go. That's our Discord. Don't worry, I've got nothing incriminating in our Discord, so I don't mind doing that. Sorry, I was just distracted by the mouth movements there.
So it's just one big
I love this Snow voice actor. He nailed the Troy Baker impression.
joke to you, is it? Is it?
No problem. Bittersweet silence. And if anyone else wants to join our Discord, I have left the link to it there in the comments. Especially if you're interested in becoming a voice actor for our series, we have the Voice Actors Guild. You can join up there and just type hashtag join, and you will be added to a special role. And eventually, I will ping out a request, and you will be alerted when I do so you can see what I need, and you can become a part of this zany, crappy world.
So it's just one big joke. So it's just one big.
Guess there needs to be a gap there. Oh, so it's just one big goat to you, is it? What line should I use, though? You'd always use his classic one. Walk tall, my son. I die very early into the game. I was voiced by Sean Bean in the movie, yet I had more lines in the movie than I do in the game. So why did they not just get Sean Bean to voice him in the game as well? It's like, come on.
So it's just one big joke to you, is it?
Perfect.
So it's just one big joke to you, is it?
Hey guys, this is Final Fantasy in a nutshell. In a nutshell.
So it's just one big joke to you, is it?
Lol. I'm humorous. Oh, you play 14 as well, Bittersweet Silence? That's cool. I wanted the role of Hope, but that was already taken. Mr. Burke, thanks for the mental image, tall dude. Is lips... Oh, I saw someone's comment I missed there from Fab U Rose. Is lip syncing the most tedious thing when it comes to animation? That is definitely true. It is definitely the part that takes the longest making these animations. Okay, so let's see how this all looks all together now.
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband.
Oh, here we go again. You're always undermining me.
What?
I'm hard at work, day in, day out, breadwinning for our family. And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. And you're going to belittle our marriage?
Ah, flying mouth. Sorry guys, if you were enjoying that. See, that's how the flying mouths happen. Because I forgot to do hold. So I explained this earlier, but basically if I don't tell the keyframe to hold, you will get flying mouths, and that's how they happen. Right, let's try that again.
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband.
Oh, here we go again. You're always undermining me.
What?
I'm hard at work, day in, day out, breadwinning for our family. And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. And you're going to belittle our marriage?
Dude, it's a joke. Not really married.
Oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it?
And that's as far as I can go, because I haven't got the rest of Godot's lines. So there, that's another scene completed. Well, the hard parts anyway. I do need to add in things like the rest of Nora, etc., other little touches, but yeah, you've seen start to finish how I do a nutshell scene. So I'll show you the other one that we did earlier for people who've just joined in, or I've only joined in recently. It reminds me of Balfir's falling mouth. Yeah, Rab, I waved you in Orgridania by the market boards the other day. Same world. Ah, sweet, cool. I love it. I love it when I can come across fans in the wild during playing 14, so that's always nice to hear. I'll have to look out for you or add you as a friend. I do like playing with people from the streams, etc. I probably didn't notice you because I was probably doing something on the market boards. I can't remember what I was doing. I was probably buying gear because I'm too lazy to go to the relevant areas to find level appropriate gear for my classes that I'm leveling. Anyway, so here is the scene we did earlier.
Okay, what's an annoying way to show I'm a main character? Oh, I know. Hey everyone, I'm a hero!
You're a fucking loser!
No, I'm a fucking hero, you I just said so!
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband?
Oh, here we go again. You're always undermining me.
What?
I'm hard at work. Day in, day out, breadwinning for our family. And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. And you're going to belittle our marriage?
Dude, it's a joke. I'm not really married.
Oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it?
Okay, so I'm not going to animate anymore because one, I don't have the rest of Godot's lines, and also I also said I don't want to show off too much because I don't want to spoil things. As I said, if people don't want the nutshell spoiled, they shouldn't be here, and I did warn them earlier. So I asked earlier if people wanted to see the first scene that I finished before the stream. I was keeping it a surprise, but it seems I've spoiled bits and pieces of it by accidentally showing off my work top. So yeah, here is like an unofficial mini preview. Alright, let's get to the start. Okay, so pay attention because I'm only going to be showing this once. Here is 13 in a nutshell so far. Enjoy. Actually, no, I won't do it that way because I know it can be funny with the broadcaster. I'll do it this way. Is that big enough? Here we go. Okay. An unofficial mini premiere of 13 in a nutshell.
This is a bad idea.
Okay, stop right now.
What are you doing? What's this?
This is a cease and desist order.
What for?
This whole black guy with the gun and soldier with the sword sneaking onto a train, breaking past military defenses and fighting a giant robotic scorpion in a condemned place has been played out previously by ourselves.
It's just a homage.
It's plagiarism is what it is. We'll be taking this to court, Miss Farron and Mr. Catsroy.
I told you this was a bad idea.
Okay, what's an annoying way to show I'm a main character? Oh, I know. Hey everyone, I'm a hero!
You're a fucking loser!
No, I'm a fucking hero, you I just said so!
You go skirt chasing and I watch the kids. Some husband?
Oh, here we go again. You're always undermining me.
What?
I'm hard at work. Day in, day out, breadwinning for our family. And all I ask for in return is a little leisure time. And you're going to belittle our marriage?
Dude, it's a joke. I'm not really married.
Oh, so it's just one big joke to you, is it?
And that's all she wrote. Hope you enjoyed that little sneak preview. I'm sorry it was a little bit laggy. I am playing this through... It is going through 2 layers of lag for you guys. One, because Sony Vegas lags anyway. And 2, potentially stream lag as well. So I hope you all enjoyed that. Okay, cool. So Saz is just Skinny Barrett. You realise, without the yellow skin, he looks more like Kevin from Mission Hill. You are a loser. Resize things I didn't notice before. Damn, bro, I said this. Yes, you... I think someone said that in the comments earlier. Just checking up your comments there. Looked good to me. Thank you. But watching that back though, I just realised I didn't put the Final Fantasy XIII in a nutshell text across the screen like I do every nutshell. So I should probably go back and put that in at some point. But yeah, some of you guys might realise this this dude is sort of based on the lawyer you see in various episodes of Simpsons. And as you see, we've got Cloud and Barrett here who are pissed off that their game is being plagiarised, so they've come to sue the pants off Saz and Lightning. And if I do this, you can see the parallels between the two. Like, that just makes it even more obvious. Will we get fixed, Sarah? No. This looks even better than the source material. Well, that's not hard to do. Okay, so thank you all for tuning in. That was definitely fun to do, showing you all how I animate. Hopefully it wasn't too boring, because I really did go into all the nitty-gritty details of how I make these wonderful things. If you all like this, please recommend it, share it, etc. If you want to see this kind of thing again in the future, as I said, I probably won't do it again for 13, because I think I've already spoiled more than enough. You've all gotten almost 2 minutes worth of a sneak preview just by watching this, so you are privileged. And as always, thank you all for tuning in, and I will catch you all next time. Bye!